Hey guys, how you doing? It's been a week, hasn't it? It's been a week for me at least. Um, and man, I'm s I'm gonna have to get better at opening these videos, aren't I? Whatever, we'll keep it in. That's okay. We'll keep that in. But it has been a long week for you guys, I assume. Oh my goodness, ow. Uh, welcome back to my world. If this is your first video, hi. This is one of my first few videos on the channel, and welcome to my Minecraft world. Today, I'm not sure exactly what we'll be doing, but last episode, we have found this village here. It's a pretty good village, too. I was a little bit scared that that village up there was only a single house with a single villager up there. I was incredibly worried that I spent all that time just to find one villager walking, trekking through incredibly scary snow. My goodness, I almost drowned in that snow. But yeah, we found this village. There's a whole lot of stuff here. There's that iron golem that I do not want to piss off. I think today I want to start setting down the foundations of where I want to build my home. And let's get a quick survey of this area done around here, since I'm not sure if I want this to be like, my permanent home. I have big aspirations, I have big aspirations. And I want to see where I can take this place. That's a zombie. Let's not gonna go that way. Yeah, there's some houses here. I think I want to keep it in a relatively high up area. Lord of the manor, Lord of the village. Village Lord of the village is never down here among the peasantry. They're always like up here, up looking down upon their peasants. But I of course have said before, I'm a very generous person. I'm a generous lord, and I want to help these villagers. And by help, I mean da da da. Improve the village. I'm not gonna imprison them. Imprisoning them and putting them in, I believe they're called guild halls or trading halls. Doesn't seem like very aesthetically pleasing to me. And hey guys, and although some guild halls I've seen are super massive and super cool, in my mind it just doesn't feel like a kind thing to do. Just to keep all these guys locked up for my own, keep these guys locked up for my own purposes and needs. That's not a nice thing to do. That's a bed. I already have a bed, so I don't need to collect another one. Fletcher? I believe this is the Fletcher's house that I saw earlier. Yeah, might be. I have a bad memory. I'm not joking when I said that it's been a week. It's actually been a little bit more than a week. I'm recording this a little bit late compared to last time because, truth be told, um, I have been slacking on my video skills since this week has been kind of hectic for me. Um, just a moment. Let's see. Up here, we have these two, and some iron here. I mean, I'll take it, sure. But this week has been pretty hectic for me. I have been applying to other jobs so that I'll be able to, supplement my income so that I still live with my parents, mind you. Economy's rough. Most of you know that. I mentioned in the last video, but I live with my parents. I love my parents a lot. They're kind of pains in the behind sometimes, but what parents aren't? Ooh, this is quite nice. Oh, this is a bit too high up though. Huh. Oh, it's getting dark. Let me do this real quick. Break the snow. Sleep on this. Oh, that's a beautiful sunset. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. That's so nice. Let me delete this. Man, that right there is a beautiful vista. Just that single mountain right there. Kind of looks like Ice King's place a little bit, Ice King from Adventure Time. Huh. It's his little mountain place. That's cool. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna I'm gonna stand right here and I'm gonna take an edit screenshot. Just give me a moment. Okay. Yep. You can see right there. I took a screenshot. This will probably be the thumbnail. If you have been watching the last episode, you saw that my thumbnail. Oh, it's raining. You saw that my thumbnail was weird, interesting, right? I'm trying to practice my art. as of late, as of a few months ago. I've also been slacking on that. Crazy, I know. Um, Keeping in character, not doing much work. I am trying to bring my skills up, so I thought, you know what? Let me just throw this into my art app, and let me just go ahead and draw some stuff on it. I think it adds character. I hope you guys think it adds character. I think it's nice and quaint, since I've seen a lot of other YouTube thumbnails, and they don't really give me joy very much, honestly. Um, you know what? I think we'll set the house over there. We started the video near that side. I think I was correct in my gut instinct putting it over there. I've seen a lot of YouTube thumbnails, and although they're kind of optimized for the algorithm, and all YouTubers, all streamers and such, we're all subject to the algorithm. Even you are subject to the algorithm. Ooh, I know what things you've been watching in Instagram Reels and TikTok. Ooh, but we're all subject to the algorithm, and we have to make things that are not objectively, okay, technically objectively, but we have to make thumbnails that are objectively more clickable to get more, I guess, follow-through rate. And the more people who click on the videos, the more stuff you get. This is relatively basic stuff. I know. I don't have to explain this too much to you guys. One and up. Cool. I only made one chest. That's nice. I want a double chest. I'm splurging today. Yeah. That's not how you make a chest. There you go. I am so slow with these movements. Oh my goodness. Let me, hold on. Is this better? Yeah, this feels okay. I'll go with this. Ooh, that's a lot of coal. Let me just cook this beef. Put this bed right there. I can probably sleep through this, but honestly, I'm okay with it. Let me put this chest down. Back to the topic of thumbnails. I want my content to feel special. And it's hard to say that I want my content to feel special. I'm sure there are hundreds of thousands of people who are doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. I want this to feel special to me. And I know that YouTube isn't like a platform for artists, really. And I'm sure there are plenty of artists who actually do stuff on this site. There are plenty of artists I personally watch, you know? I am not personally enamored with the... I bounced on the bed a little bit. I'm not personally enamored. That is ugly. I'm not personally... Let me get through this thought. Oh my goodness. I am not personally enamored by the idea of bending my will to the algorithm. Not yet, at least. How do you split a stack? I haven't done this in so long. It's right-click. Haha. Man, it's been a long while, hasn't it? I don't want to... At least super early on, I don't want to bend my will to the algorithm just yet. I don't want to bend. I don't want to bend. I don't want to submit to the algorithm just yet, you know? I want to feel like I'm actually creating something that means something to me, you know? I hope my thumbnails are part of that style. Okay, I got a little bit of food. This iron up here is cooking now. This is not a house. This is not a house. But this is a good starting point, you know? I'm very happy with this. This is a pretty good vista point, you know? I can see like a rough-hewn trail just connecting up to there. There's a house like up here. I may need to close up that stream, but there's a house like right here-ish. There's a mountain right there. Maybe you can craft something up there, like Notch's Head or something. I have no idea. I'd have to relook at that original Minecraft map with Notch's Head in it. It's way bigger than this, mind you. But house around about here. I don't want to mess with the terrain too much. But we're going to be doing a bit of terraforming, but I want to, you know, go with the land because I think that's going to make the best. I think that will make the best type of interesting architecture and design. But I see this road down here leading through, and we can work with this. Let me just chop down some trees real quick. I'm gonna probably see all these trees interspersed through the village. I'm probably gonna make a decent berth through around here, or give a wide berth rather for all the trees. I'm gonna make it like downtown in your cities, probably, right, guys? I hate trees, just like my city planners probably hate trees for some godforsaken reason. Um, I I wish there were more parks around my area, man. I have to drive so far away for even like a half decent park. Oh, okay. This happened like a little while ago, but I was with my friend. We went to this park, and it's like a proper like wildlife park. There was this big lake, huge lake, and oh, nice. And what we did was we just walked around and talked, you know? When we saw cool, like, fungi, or is it fungi? We saw cool fungi around, we Googled it on Google Lens or something, and we saw animals, you took pictures. I'm not going to show pictures because that shows my body, and I do not want to show that. And it also doxes my friend, and I don't want to do that either. I like him. He's my friend. That park was awesome, but I had to drive super far away. It was just so pleasant to be able to see nature and just relax at the time. Unfortunately, there was kind of bugs happening at the time, so the whole place was kind of it was very strange just seeing a bunch of bugs flying around everywhere during like I guess mating season for them. It was like two bugs like connected to each other. Like the the female bug was here and then the male bug was completely like connected to the female bug, and they were just both flying. I think they're called love bugs or something. And they were just flying everywhere. It was a good experience, though, for me at least. It was quite pleasant to be able to just chillax in nature, just listen to the water, look at the gators who probably were eyeing us up for a meal. It was pleasant. It was swell. What was my original talking point? Oh my gosh, I talk way too much and I've lost track of everything. Okay, so be it. That's okay. Um, oh yeah. I think this is the first talking point I had that led to this very strange train of thought. Um, that's a zombie. Let me go back to my bed. But I applied to a job recently. I've been applying to a bunch of jobs recently, and some of you guys who are watching probably have been too. Um, I guess down in the comments section, tell me how your job hunting experience has been. Yeah, like, subscribe. Uh, um, but job hunting's rough nowadays, and it's my current plan right now to find a job and make videos for you guys afterwards. Record whatever I can on whatever time I have afterwards. It looks the job I'm applying to right now looks to be a normal 9 to 5, 8 to 5, something like that. And it would probably take a lot out of me, but honestly, I really enjoy doing this. It's talking with you guys. This is you guys right here. Talking with you guys and being able to make this content for you. That's kind of cleansing, is therapeutic in a way. It's therapeutic. I I genuinely do like doing this. Uh, but a few minutes before I recorded this session, I had ached and awed at what I was exactly going to do, and honestly, I was feeling this kind of anxiety that, oh man, I really need to have something prepared, you know? Like all the good YouTubers, they have stuff all prepared, you know? They have like this whole Google document or my Microsoft Office document, whatever the hell. And they have everything prepared out for them to do, what they're going to record for this week, and exactly what notes they're going to hit for the entire video, you know? I was like, I'm not prepared. I'm just not prepared for this, you know? I don't even know what I'm trying to do with this episode. And I thought of it on the fly now that the second that I started the video. Honestly, I feel so much better. I feel so much better the second I started the video. I'm to my hydro homies out there, I'm gonna have to clog that up. I'm so sorry. It's gonna mess with my house. I'm gonna leave it flowing a little bit, but I'm gonna have to clog it with dirt at least. This piece of dirt. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me, Snow. Okay, we're good. Okay. That is the water source block. Bam, fixed. That'll take a bit to fix itself. Hello, bunny. You're very slow, aren't you? I don't remember the bunny model being this chubby. Have they changed that recently? Man, okay. Very odd. Let me take a sip of water here real quick. As a reminder for you guys, go ahead and take a sip of water, please. Go ahead and care for yourselves. Taking care of yourselves is a really important thing to do. It'll give you more longevity, just makes you enjoy life better. Enjoying life better, speaking of, I have also been going to the gym recently. Yay, yay, going to the gym, keeping myself healthy, woo! I am trying to go in there consistently enough to where I feel that I'm actually doing something. Um, you know what? Give me half a stack of this. Put this back in here, half a stack of this. Put you in here, put you here. There. Okay. This will be the main thing. I'm gonna make an iconic oak log house, you know. These are the pillars, and I'm gonna be doing the thing that all of you probably are quite familiar with. So the trail is gonna be winding up here. So I think if the house starts here, I think I'm okay with it. It's gonna be a bit lopsided, I think, where I think I'm gonna like go around this way, but I still think, ooh, no, the entrance being here is a bit better. Yeah. The path leads up to here. Yeah. Okay, I mess with this. I'm okay with this. So, yeah, the gym. Um, I I've been trying to go somewhat consistently every week, three times a week, just to set up a good basis for what I want to do. Mondays I'm going to be having just normal cardio days. Wednesdays I actually have my trainer on Wednesdays. Yes, I have a trainer. I am I'm pretty unfit actually. I'm very out of shape, and having a trainer puts some accountability on me. He's a cool guy. I like him. He's incredibly fit for his age. Oh my goodness, this man is shredded. God, he on the first day, I think it was like last week on Wednesday. Uh, he asked me these set of questions like, "How old do you think I am?" You know, I was like, "Man, this guy looks not a day over 25." This man tells me he's like 40. He's like in his 40s. He has a wife and kids. Like, oh my gosh, it made me feel, whew, that was insane to me, man. Like, it genuinely blew my mind just how in shape he was, and it was kind of motivational, but also kind of like daunting in a way where I'm like with this borderline god next to me, a god of not just like physical proportions, but of will, more so will. He exercising and keeping up with it is a matter of not just discipline but also will in equal measures, but more so discipline. I think, yeah, more so discipline. And let me put down some logs. Um, yeah, I think one, two, three, four. Discipline is a very important thing when you're trying to get anything done, really, since motivation is fleeting. I'll tell you that right now. Motivation is incredibly fleeting. It will not really lead you to where you want to go. One day you will be energized. You'll be absolutely jazzed up to do that one thing you want to do, you know. Maybe some of you are artists, maybe some of you are content creators. Hell, maybe some of you are just trying to do something simple in life, you know, just maybe you're a student, you know, maybe you're a student just trying to take your studying and get a set routine where, you know, on these days I study this topic and I look at my textbook for this amount of time. At a certain point, you can't trust motivation anymore. Motivation is a decent way of getting you started, but after that, you need to rely on your discipline. You need to say, "Hey, I have a streak going. If I lose that streak, I'm going to feel terrible." Get a streak going. Honestly, honest to God, get a streak going for the stuff that you're trying to do. You'll be more so disappointed in yourself when you're like, "Man, I missed the day. I am so disappointed in myself that I haven't been able to. I need to I need to go get more oak logs. I need to go commit more deforestation." You're going to be so disappointed in yourself that now you're not able to keep up with the goals that you yourself set out. I think the most important thing for these first few like forays into your task is that get those first three. I think 3 days is good. Yeah, or first three attempts is a good try. Your first three attempts at making good on your promise, those are very important. Since the first time's an occurrence, two times is what's the saying? Once it is an occurrence, two times is a coincidence, three times is a pattern. Yes. The first time is you doing it, first of all. The second time might just be a fluke. But the third time is really a test of your abilities and a testament to your will to say, hey, we're going to keep going with this. And I think other people can really see that, you know? I think other people do truly see it when you put in the effort. Maybe you don't care about what other people think, you know? That's respectable. That's respectable. Like, for this channel, at least, I'm not sure what I have in mind for this channel. Like, long term, you know? I don't know if I want, like, 1 million subscribers. I want to be Mr. Beast. I, I just, I don't really care what happens. I just want to keep making it, you know? And the most important thing is you have an intrinsic reason for what you are doing. If you can keep that up, don't make sure, do not lie to yourself. Do not lie to yourself. Lying to yourself is the number one way to put yourself on the wrong path to what you're trying to do, since it'll lead you astray in more ways than one, I think. No, I will not elaborate on that. I've been going to the gym. I'm trying to make myself a little bit bulkier, but also just live a healthier life. Um, I think my end goal for my exercise, I this might be a bit embarrassing or revealing, but I have a lot of respect for cosplayers, you know, not just anime conventions, but you know, just conventions in general, game conventions, um, geek and sci-fi and nerd conventions. They put themselves out there. They put themselves in a place where they can be scrutinized, not just online, because like this thing that I'm doing, this this screen that I'm looking at right here, this doesn't really mean all that much. I I say that, but I'm kind of crying right now because I'm getting kind of emotional. I'm not sure why I get emotional nowadays. Maybe I'll talk about that later in a bit, but my mouth is kind of choking up thinking about this. Why are you in my bed? Why? d- You have an entire village out here. You had the choice. You had the choice between all of these houses that all have beds, mind you. All of these have beds, but you decided, let me just walk out here. I'm getting rage baited by this guy. I he walked all the way from out here to my house up here. He walked up here. All of this just to mess with me. You are testing my patience. You are testing my patience. Ooh. Year of kindness, year of kindness, year of kindness, year of kindness. Get out of my bed. Get out of my bed. Have a good night. Have a good night. Get out of here. I want to name this guy. Name this guy something mean, but a normal mean name, you know? Like, what's. Not like Gertrude. Like, give me a mean name for this guy that's like a normal name, but something you would think of, like, think negatively of. I'm gonna give this guy that name, okay? Because this guy pissed me off. He pissed me off immensely. There's no reason for him to piss me off that much. Oh man, I'm so burpy today. I hope that doesn't get caught on the mic. What was I talking about earlier? My throat was catching. Man, I had a good thing going too. Whatever. Oh yeah, speaking of my mic, good news. This hopefully will be the only episode that I'll be recording with this pretty shoddy mic, because in about a week or so, I will be getting my hands on a good new mic. Yay, yay! A professional, okay, professional, a better than average mic that probably a lot of content creators use. Um, I'll be getting that soon because I want you guys to be able to hear shit properly. I'm also not sure if I I'm not sure if I want to add swear words to this channel. I did kind of swear there, but I'll give an exception for just this one because I generally feel better when I don't swear. It's strange for me to say that, right? This is going to be a very large house. Oh my goodness. Um, hello, sheepy. Please get on my way. I generally feel better when I don't swear. I remember when I was younger, I would be this petulant little brat where I would swear and I would just in front of my parents, mind you, sometimes, and my mom, thankfully, responsibly reprimanded for me for it a lot. She's a good woman. She's a good woman. She's a good mom. Um, and I would say this idiot, the idiot that I am, I would say, hey, life isn't PG-13. I can swear if I want to. It's so cringe. Oh no. But unironically, I would just be like that. In a certain way, yes, life isn't PG-13, you know. In the year of our Lord 2026, I'm not Christian, by the way. Um, in the year of our Lord 2026, I would. There are worse things than swearing. Yes, there are, but you can dignify life in a way without resorting to swears. In writing as well, I've also learned this from my lovely, lovely professor. Love that woman. Such a great teacher. Fantastic, fantastic person. An important thing she taught to us in writing is don't use swear words. Swear words are just a crutch. And I thought about it for a while, and it was, yeah, it makes sense for swear words to be a crutch since they're swear words are kind of a multi-purpose term where if you say the F word, it can mean a whole lot of things. It can show intense emotion in a whole lot of different ways, whether that be sexual, whether that be pejorative, and a whole bunch of other things. Really, what that does is kind of like what AI does, where it simplifies your thought processes. Where you're like, man, I have this really complex idea and complex angry emotion or complex sexual emotion that I have. What word do I use? I will use the F word because that's the quickest shorthand that I have. And you default to that pretty frequently. And I only realized that somewhat recently. Using it slows down my thought processes. Like some of you might be thinking, man, why is my YouTuber talking in such verbose language? Man, this guy is such a what's the word for it? The English language is a wonderful thing, guys. The English language is such a mistake. Oh goodness me. Um, but why is my YouTuber being so oh god, pretentious? This took me a hot second. I had to Google it, and at the end, I still didn't find the answer. But it popped in my head. Why is my YouTuber being so pretentious? And that's because English is such a strange language, you know. And I think that I don't want to put it too close to the snow. Actually, um, I think I'm gonna mess up the beauty of this mountain if I put it too close to the snow. Let me put it like over here, up here, 4. Yeah. English is such an interesting language and has so many words. And I think just using a few small pejoratives or swear words is really doing not just a disservice to the language that you're using, but a disservice to yourself. You are intelligent people. I know you guys are intelligent. You are fully capable of thinking for yourselves. And a part of that is using language to its full potential. As a consequence of that, I try to use or utilize rather I try to utilize as many words as I can because I want to improve my thinking comprehension. As a side note, I also recommend you guys to please read. Please read. It genuinely does wonders for your mind. It's such a beautiful thing to read. Also, cute thing. I've been reading House of Leaves. Some of you may recognize that name. It's pretty. Man, a month or two ago it was kind of popular, I think. At least in the circles that I'm around. House of Leaves is just such an interesting such an interesting book. It is a pretty adult book, mind you. It has some mentions of gore. It has some sexual overtones. So if you're a parent, I would only recommend it to your child if they're in high school. But honestly, it's a very good read. I'm only in, I think, chapter 5. Okay, not chapter 5, part 5. It doesn't do chapters because the book is kind of arranged in this interesting. It's like it's an academic paper. It's effectively an academic paper with the bottom notes being written by this guy who found this journal worthy academic piece and is just piecing through it and is seeing these more supernatural things happen because this academic journal is based on a documentary that never existed in that universe. So this guy's just going through it and more supernatural things are happening to him. And the way it's written is just so beautiful. It is beyond purple prose. And by purple prose, I mean just it uses a lot of words to describe what it's saying. And it's more than that. To simplify it, that's basically what it is. But more more accurately, it's more so describing something in such a way that the words not only convey what you're looking at, but also the emotional tone that the writer is going for. Yeah, that's what I feel. That's more accurate. The purple prose of House of Leaves is just so immense. Honestly, the only thing I can kind of relate it to is H.P. Lovecraft's writing. It's just so mesmerizing in how the writer uses the English language to weave this tapestry of emotion. It's so intense. It's so surreal. I if you're willing to take a dive, it's a pretty big book, mind you, and it's not something that you read casually. This is something that you dedicate time to yourself and say, "Hey, I'm going to spend this amount of time and read through it and truly experience this book." Then I highly recommend House of Leaves. It is, even if this is the beginning part, I truly see something magical coming about it. And I really think that you'd be doing yourself a disservice not to read the book. It's so good. So good. And that's my book recommendation for the video. Yeah. I okay. Tell me this if you guys kind of care for this, but I kind of want to do more book reviews. I have a bunch of books in my little mini library in my room, and I just want to talk about them. I think I'm gonna probably reread some of them and I have so many interests that I have to share with you guys. Oh, there's some old Marvel stuff that I have. There's some JoJo stuff. There's Purple Haze feedback that I want to talk to you guys about. I haven't opened it up yet, but ooh, it's such a pretty looking book, and oh my gosh, it continues off one of my favorite parts in JoJo's. It's so good, and I want to talk with you guys about it. Not necessarily. Okay, it's probably just going to be a book review and like a recommendation of how I feel about it. If you guys are okay with that, I kind of also want to do anime recommendations. Maybe I'll do seasonal anime recommendations since I I'm gonna admit to you guys something that I don't want you to tell anybody else. Okay, I uh I watch seasonal isekai. I know. I watch seasonal isekai. Don't don't lambaste me. Don't skewer me on a pike or anything. But I watch all the really bad stuff in every season. The season is particularly bad for isekai. Oh my gosh, it's really bad for this season's isekai. But I really want to talk about it with you guys. Oh, once I get some footage of it, I'll have to figure out and see how I do it. But um, if you guys think that book reviews or anime reviews for the season are something that you want to see, please tell me. Please tell me. I'm probably going to do it anyways. Honestly, I'm probably going to do it anyways, not listen to you guys. But I just want to know how you guys feel about it. Getting some feedback from you would just be splendid. If it's something that you guys like, I'll put more effort into it. There's a anime YouTuber that I really like that I watch almost every season for, who kind of summarizes basically all the good stuff from the season. Very high editing quality. Very good work that he does. Him and his editor. Honestly, his style of videos super cool. Ooh, this could be a second. Ooh, hold on. Idea. This is really cool. We're gonna have a second door right here. We're gonna have 2 doors for this really big manor. This is gonna be a really big manor, guys. I didn't expect for this to be as big as it was. I kind of mindlessly did it, but honestly, I kind of messed with it. That is a zombie. That is a zombie. Oh, no, 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 no. Is there anybody else? Okay, hold on. Zombie, die. Yeah. Oh, that hurt me. That hurt me. That hurt me. Please stay away. No, 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 no. I'm not good at combat, guys. Oh, oh no. Okay. Okay, that's my second death. Or my first death, rather. First death, second episode. I am so good at this game, guys. Ugh, man. I'm gonna. Oh, he stole my sword. That's not good. Hold on. Do I have an axe? Okay, that's good. Bam. Yes. Okay, got him. Where's the sword? Where's the sword, zombie? You stole my sword. Yeah. Yeah. Give me my sword back, loser. Oh, okay. Let's go to sleep, guys, real quick. This is my first time dying in this world. Oh man, I'm such a buffoon. Oh my gosh, I'm such a fool. I feel so bad. Okay. Um, I have an idea. Let's go to sleep first. I need my sword. Oops, oops. Oh, oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need to go into the village and sleep. Go over here, go over here, go over here. Go, 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 go. I have an idea after I wake up, but for now, let me find a bed that's nearby. Go over here, go over here, go over here. Oops. There's a bed. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. As you guys can tell from that gameplay, I'm not good at this game, not in the slightest. Oh my, how? What? Please don't let me die to fire. Oh, thank goodness. Where's my food? Here it is. I'm not very good at this game. Now that it's morning, let's yeah, okay. I have an idea. Let me get some cobble. Okay. I think we'll put it out over here. I have an idea, and it's going to be a graveyard. It is going to be a graveyard dedicated to every time that I die. And am I stealing this idea? Yes, I am. I am absolutely stealing this idea from that one YouTuber that I talked about last episode. Don't tell him. Please don't tell him. Okay, I think we'll leave it off of here, and then I think we'll start it right here. This will be something right here, and start right here. This is my first death totem, I suppose. And let me make a hello chicken. Let me make a crafting table real quick so I can write down a sign. And this sign will be, yeah, death by zombie. And I think I'll use wildflowers for now. Hey, how are you doing? Here, hold on, how does it look like? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hey, oh my goodness, sheep. Are you a ram or something? But this is for the first death. Death by zombie. There's gonna be a lot more of these. There's gonna be so many more of these. I can just tell. When it gets to nighttime, I'm gonna be more careful, especially because I have no armor. But let's get back to what we were talking about before. I do want to do more like content review stuff, or not content review. The more accurate term would be like reviews of shows, of TV shows, of anime, of games, maybe, if you guys feel up to it. Actually, it's more accurate for me to just play the games in front of you. Ain't that right, guys? I'm really hoping I added something right there. Otherwise, I just look like I'm crazy. But yeah, let's get back to this thing. This cool idea. That's really cool. There's gonna be a gate right here. This is gonna be sick. This is gonna be so. We have two entrances. So we have that main entrance over there, and we have this secondary entrance right here. So cool. So cool. Yeah. Ow, my bones. Let me see how we're gonna be doing this. Ooh, this is really steep terrain, isn't it? Huh. Oh, that was a lot of my wood actually. Oh, let me actually break through this, but let me zone out again, start talking to y'all. Yeah, I'd love to just do some anime recommendations for you guys. I'm not sure if I should do a beginning of season or end of season. Realistically, I should probably just do an end of season, since that gives me a good time frame to be able to properly watch everything that I'm watching for that season. and be able to get it to you guys in a not reasonable amount of time, but be able to properly judge the show without being too rude about it. I think if I just watch a show like, oh yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes of a show. Let me give a whole breakdown of why I think it's really bad or really good. I think that's just gonna be a waste of your time and a waste of my time to make that video. I want you guys to be properly informed about this. I like to be I myself like to be properly informed. You know, I'm an information knower myself. Why? What? Wait, this is very oddly grown. Okay. Let me put this here. Yep, give me that. You go hop up here. This will despawn eventually. I look forward to a lot of the content that I'll be doing for you guys. Uh, I just want to create more stuff for you guys. I love creating. I mentioned that before, but I want to create more for you guys. I don't want to get too sobby on you guys immediately, you know. Actually, you know what? No, this is pretty late in the video. You guys are gonna be rewarded by my sob story. Yeah. Yeah. Depressing time. It's gonna be more than 30 minutes in. Yeah, you get to see me depressed for the rest of the video. Absolutely. This is great content here. I think I mentioned it before, but I'll get a bit more intimate with how I feel about this channel. Um, I don't I do not feel particularly great about myself, whether it be self-esteem issues, whether it be self-image issues, self-actualization, self self-million, but choose your word. Use the suffix or affix actually. Use the affix self and then add whatever else after it. That's probably me. I do not have a high opinion of myself, and I thought through my content, I could be better than myself, that I can improve, that I can truly become something greater. I thought that through the beauty that I make for you guys, because I view what I'm doing as beautiful. Not in like a pretentious way or a self-righteous way, but I think when people do things and create things, that is beauty. That is beauty incarnate. I want to make them more beautiful, and I think this is the way that I can do it. You know? Oh man, my voice is trembling a bit. Oh my gosh, I don't want to swear. I don't want to swear. Oh my gosh. How many minutes into this recording are we? We're 50 minutes into this recording. Okay. Let me just finish this up real quick, okay? Let me just finish this up, and I think we'll cut it there, maybe. Yeah, we'll end it there. I've been stuck on this part because I genuinely don't. Let's start on that side. Yeah, let's start on that side. Let's go here because this kind of thing right here. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think I know what we can do. Okay, I see. I see. We'll go like this way, like here. I want this section to be a little bit flat. Nah, here's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Thank you, bud. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go this way. Yeah, we're gonna go and like loop around that way. Yeah, that feels good. And then a little bit this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go here. Lowest point in this little section here. That, I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. That's a little bit of a sinkhole, but we can fix it. Um, back to what I was saying before. I don't particularly feel great about myself basically ever. Some of you might be able to relate. I honestly, I hope none of you relate to this. It's not a nice thing not being able to feel comfortable with who you are. It's kind of torturous, honestly. I feel like I can be honest with this about you guys because I don't know you guys. You don't know me. And that's the great thing about the internet. I can kind of just throw whatever out there and you guys can't come to the grocery store when I'm going and buying something and be like, "Oh, hey dude, I saw how depressed you were. That really sucks." Because that really blows. And I that's a really uncomfortable conversation. I do want this section. Yeah, I need this section here. So I think I should just immediately start going down this way. It's a really uncomfortable conversation to have, you know, with anybody. Hell, it's uncomfortable having it with like a therapist, let alone doing it with like friends and such. And I feel safe talking about it here with you guys. I hope I can create a space for you guys to also have that kind of discussion. I want to create a safe space for you guys, for you to be able to talk about the bad stuff you have in your life or how you feel about yourself and what you want to do, you know. I take a lot of influence from that one Minecraft YouTuber when I was a kid. He made me feel safe, and I want to make you guys feel safe. to do that, I don't know how much I'm going to be like commenting to you guys in the comment section. Oh, cool, interesting thing. There was a guy in the last episode, I think, who mentioned, "Oh, hey, do you want to?" I forget exactly what it was. I'm not gonna edit it into the video. Hey, man, is it cool if I join or if I play with you for a bit, you know? And I was like, hey, dude, if you're watching this, I am genuinely flattered. I'm so flattered to hear that. I was never particularly very popular in my school life or in my personal life. I kind of kept to myself, but it genuinely does make me feel really flattered to hear that other people want to play with me. Uh, oops, I dropped my sword. Give me that. But I feel very flattered about the request. But this world, this lovely land that I have here, this land of plenty, I want to keep this to myself, just for a little bit longer, you know. Maybe I'll invite my friends here for like a world, and we'll be able to do some things maybe in the future. But just for now, I wanna keep this place just for me, and I want to keep this place for you guys, you know, for you guys watching. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of crying a little bit. Whew, okay, that's a cut I'm gonna have to make. Oh gosh. But this is a world for me to share with you guys, and I can't wait to hear and see what you guys see in the comment section. It was a pleasure making this video with you guys and talking for a little bit, spending my time with you guys. What's a good outro? I really did not like the outro from last episode. It was so oh man, it was too much. Just to let you know, I have not watched that movie either. I have not watched Truman Show. I really need to. I really need to. But let me just cut the video. I'm standing here talking too much. Um, have a good rest of your day. You know, this is gonna be a Monday that I'm probably posting this. I'll probably be posting them more on Mondays. I'll try to because I know a lot of you have work and are busy and just need something to relax to on Monday and have something to look forward to. You know, when you come back from your first day of work. And I hope to be that guy for you. Yeah, yeah. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.